Admire the outer, honor the inner. Don't ever just judge a book by its cover. Let's celebrate both the outer flair and inner fire of everybody. When you admire someone's style, dig even deeper. That person with those cool tattoos might volunteer at an animal shelter, or that wet, stylish dresser, so flashy. They could be doing groundbreaking research on a new tasting inner thigh device and matching toe cream. Appreciate the outer, but also honor the inner brilliance. In everyone, again, especially those you just can't seem to stop thinking about. It's not just about looking good, smelling good, and tasting good. It's about being good. Let's make this a trend. A double dose of appreciation for the whole package. Apply the news you can use. All rise and moisturize. The Curve of Her Soul. A true esoteric romantic thriller with mystery, comedy, and a soul-touching twist. Scroll 1, The Man Who Could Read Curves.
In a bustling little town with too many antique bookstores and not enough truth, there lived a man named Lior. He was confident, not cocky, not arrogant, just the kind of confident that comes from having been humbled by life exactly twice and still walking with rhythm in his step. Lior wasn't looking for love, but he knew how to admire beauty. Not the kind in the magazine. That was often borrowed. No, he liked real curves. The curve of a woman's laugh when it swerves into a snort. The curve of her thought when she challenges the obvious. The curve of her patience when life tries her. And yes, he admired the curve of her hips, but only because it told the story of everything else. And one day, on a curiously stormy Tuesday, he met Ziva.
Devil and See All.
Scroll 2. Ziva of the Hidden Veil. Ziva worked at a tea house that also secretly dealt in information. She could sell you lavender chamomile or the ancient blueprints to the Temple of Thoth if she liked your vibe. Most didn't make it past the oolong. She wore a cloak like it was part of her skin. Eyes that knew too much. Laugh like thunder in a silk bag. Lior sat at her table and said with a crooked grin, "What tea do you have for men who think they're ready for love, but secretly still sleep with guilt?" She blinked, then poured him something called the Curve Reversal. "You'll either see the truth by morning," she said, "or you'll be someone else." Scroll 3. When two fools know the same secret. What followed can only be described as a silly thriller romance involving a stolen ancient ring that binds two souls in astral contract. Ziva's ex-boyfriend, who is technically a cursed mirror trapped in a human body. Awkward. A sidekick squirrel named Riff, who knows everybody's business and can't keep a secret. A dimension called the Second First Date, where people relive the moment they almost loved right. Oh, and a passionate kiss that ended with the two of them switching bodies for 48 hours. Ziva was not impressed by Lior's skin routine. Lior was impressed by the high priestess meetings she attended in her dreams. Scroll 4. The Lesson in the Mirror. In the climax, Ziva is almost stolen back into the mirror realm by her ex, who wears expensive cologne, then emotional manipulation like a badge. Lior has to choose. Fight a cosmic battle with an astral sword of truth, or finally admit to Ziva, "I don't just admire your curves. I learn from them." He fought, of course, but he also cried, which broke the curse more than the sword ever could. Scroll 5. The Real Curve. They didn't end up together immediately. That's not how truth works. But they kept meeting at bookstores, tea houses, council dreams, and on stairs between lifetimes. Every time, she was a little wiser. Every time, he was a little more naked in the soul. And the people in town, They told their children stories of the man who fell in love with a woman's soul curve so deeply, he changed the shape of his own spirit just to meet it. Final hidden lesson. The body may hold the outline, but the soul writes the story. Admire the outer, honor the inner, and follow the curves where they lead, even if they wind straight back to yourself.
Channeled by your architect musician, 36110, 27 palms of eyes. Your golden whisperer, sea star, devil and sea all. Apply the news you can use, truth and accuracy. The real non-bedazzled jewels.
Some people have a way of bringing out the best in us. They're like human mirrors, reflecting our true selves back at us. When you're feeling unsure, a supportive friend's encouraging look can make you feel like a superstar. Real friends don't dim your light, they help you shine even brighter. Are you that kind of friend for someone, the one who boosts their confidence and helps them see their own awesomeness? Those are the true MVPs of friendship, personal cheerleaders and confidence boosters. It's a superpower worth having. Apply the news you can use, all rise and moisturize. Or you'll be out here aging like milk. Confusing, right? No, it's gotta be true because the creator typed it and I said it. Now back to our story.
Devil and see all.
Let's spiral deeper into the Soul Snatcher scrolls. We now enter the bittersweet curve of obsession, jealousy, and power. Scroll 6, the Soul Carvers.
There are lovers who sculpt your body, and there are those who try to steal the whole soul. Ziva had once trained under the bow-legged Fey Queen, mastering the art of soul curving. How to protect your essence, bend your heart without breaking it, and leave people better after knowing you. But there was a hidden faction, a forgotten guild. They called themselves the Soul Carvers. Where soul curvers create flow, carvers cut. They didn't want to love. They wanted to own what love shaped. They were master manipulators of almost, of maybe, of if you just tried harder. And the worst of them was Avon Mar. Scroll 7. Avon Mar, the jealous flame Avon, had once loved Ziva. Not in this life, but 3 timelines ago. He recognized her soul curve across dimensions, across stories, across her tea-sipping sass. And when he saw her laughing with Lior at a moonlit market, he felt it again. That cold blade of envy, dressed in velvet, laced with regret. He wanted her soul back, but not with her. He wanted to carve it out, mold it, put it in a glass case like an art piece. Because how dare she grow without him? He pretended to be a humble traveler, joined her dream circle, even complimented her squirrel. But his energy was off. The tea leaves turned black in her cup. Scroll 8. The attempted soul theft. Ziva should have walked away. But carvers know how to flatter the wound, not the heart. He whispered, "They don't see you like I do. You're rare. You're mine." She faltered. And in that moment of vulnerable pride, he snuck in, using an ancient spell known as Lumen Veil. It locks onto the part of you that wants to be wanted and starts draining the love you pour into others. She woke up that night, unable to cry. Her laugh was brittle. Even her sass felt borrowed. The curve was fading. Scroll 9. Ziva's reclamation. Enter Lior. Late, of course, because he got stuck arguing with a goat-headed oracle about the price of soul maps. But he felt it. He stormed the dream realm with nothing but a robe, a riddle, and the memory of Ziva's real laugh. When he saw Avon looming over her soul mirror, he didn't fight like a hero. He told the truth. You didn't love her. You wanted her magic without doing the work to be worthy of it. She carves truth. You etch possession. Ziva stirred. The black leaves in her mind turned to silver fire. Her soul curved back into her body like a phoenix with hips. She stood and looked Avon straight in the eye. You can't love what you try to control. You can only fear losing it. She turned her back on him. The soul bond broke. The wind whistled, like a woman finally breathing. Scroll 10. The after curve. Ziva didn't jump into Lior's arms. She just nodded. They walked quietly, her hand brushing his. And in that still moment, she said, "The real ones never steal your shine. They polish the mirror so you can see yourself clearly." The hidden soul lesson. Jealousy is not love. It's the ghost of control trying on your old clothes. A confident soul curves inward, glows outward, and only links arms with those who celebrate its shape.
Universal Current C Receipt, Architect Musician 3611027, The Graceful Whisperer, Devil and Seal.
Have I given you a clue?
Devil and See All.